Thousands of local Entergy customers also lost power during the storms overnight.
And Paul Murphy joining us now in South Kenner, one of the hardest hit areas where many neighbors lost power.
We are in Kenner's Rivertown, not far from Armstrong International Airport, and neighbors here tell us that the lights flickered, heavy winds blew through, and the power went out. Neighbors on Daniel Street in Kenner's Rivertown spent the morning digging out from a heavy band of overnight thunderstorms. Tiffany Reitz woke up to downed trees, tree limbs, and power lines.
I was actually up in the living room, and around 11:30, you could hear the wind starting, the rain was getting really hard, the lights started flickering, thank goodness we have a generator, and then you could start hearing all the debris flying.
Phil Adams watched as the wind knocked down the power pole in front of his home. He shared this video with WWL Louisiana.
We noticed that the pole that used to be right there was snapped, and it was caught. The only thing preventing it from going into the street was caught by the AT&T line that goes across.
There were significant outages in Kenner and the western half of Jefferson Parish, and we now know why. Entergy VP Michelle Berg told us 2 of the transmission lines that feed Entergy's Pontchartrain and U City substations tripped offline during the storm.
We were able to very quickly, once we were able to deploy resources, once the storm passed, to execute some switching to reroute the power to bring in power from other sources into the infrastructure to serve homes and businesses in the area.
We had a column here.
Kirk Bollinger complimented Entergy crews for responding quickly. Part of his backyard patio cover ended up tangled in power lines across the street. He said despite the damage and power outages, things could have been a lot worse.
Just some vinyl fencing and some aluminum that's been blown and some tree limbs. A little bit of car damage here and there, but other than that, everybody's safe, so that's the most important part.
With more possible severe weather in the forecast, Entergy is preparing for another rough night.
We are aware that the forecast is not a favorable one for us or for the communities we serve, and should we experience that weather, we'll be ready for it.
We're told that there were wind gusts of more than 80 miles per hour in Kenner overnight, and neighbors here tell us that if we do get some additional bad weather tonight, that Mother Nature is a little kinder and spares them additional damage. In Kenner, Paul Murphy, WWL, Louisiana.